Hey everyone. Woo! All right. Well, today I'm going to be. Man, I don't have any water. I need water. I'll be right back. I got to get water. Give me a second. Hola amigos. Buenas tardes. As if. Okay. So, okay, I'm not going to be working on this. Although, I did realize, I feel like this coloring is wrong down here. This was from an earlier edition. It's like a temporary spot. So I'm going to change. Oops. Actually, move me over here maybe. All right, I'm going to change these colors. Gosh, come on. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to change this to... How can I do a selection? ¿Dónde estás selection? There we go. All right. I think it's actually ¿Dónde está? That's what it's got to be. Ooh, is that the right color? Maybe this darker one is better. Yeah, that works better. In Corel Draw, there is a function. Music's not too loud, is it? Let me know. There's a function to repeat the thing you just last did, and I really love that function. But it doesn't exist in Photoshop. Got to do 300 steps to get to the same. Let's see how that looks. That's better. I think is that better? Bro, I don't know if that's better. Maybe. I'll keep it for now. It doesn't look any worse than what we had. All right. So, hit save on that. That's not what my goal is today. My goal today, where is Word? Give me a second here. Don't want to dox myself. Sometimes I have things open up in Word. All right, here we go. Whew. Turn on proofing. I don't know if I want to turn on proofing right now. Back to where we were. Actually, it doesn't matter where we were. So we have a fully functioning table of contents now. And all we need to do now is add a glossary, which I will attempt. I will make an attempt, but these glossaries were designed for the Japanese book. So I'm going to have to do some sort of mods. First thing I'm going to do is modify it so that it only runs full I don't know, because it's got Romaji. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Maybe I'll, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do. No idea what I'm gonna do. Hear me out. So grab words is the first thing I think we do. We grab words. I'm gonna go ahead and add this, and stop counter is less than 1. Where does it do stop counter? Okay, that'll only do 1 lesson. And then we'll add this for temporary blocks right now. So it's gonna do vocab groups and words. And then it's gonna stop. That's my temporary. And then it's gonna do book glossary book glossary Japanese. This needs to be, let's say, language. We'll just call this book glossary target. We'll make this thing output glossary J. Oh, output glossary target. So E and then target, and then go to E. Sounds good. I don't know what that's gonna break. That might break something. Let's see where else this E stuff is. Okay, that's it. All right. So let's try it. Let's go to our admin. And we'll create glossary. Let's hit save actually before we do any of this. Music's not too loud, is it? Let me know. My voice is not too low? Let me know. Any issues with sound? Let me know. Because I have been having issues that I'm trying to resolve. All right, here we go. Creating the full glossary will take a few minutes. Do it? Yes. Sub S was called without a subname for other text variable set to the footy. Good. This is good. This is a planned issue that I'm rooting out these type of errors. It's not an error, but as I said yesterday, when I call my debug code, which displays down here, I don't want it to not report where it's coming from. The footy, this needs to have, okay, well that's just a test, but I'm gonna put it in here anyway. Okay, let's try this again. It's not a problem. This is a problem. Output furigana only. Furigana shouldn't be an issue for Spanish, but since I don't know where, I don't think it would break. I don't think it's gonna break. That just happens to be the name of the process that I wrote for Japanese from 0. All right, looks like that was it. We found the last, and I guess for this one we'll put it even though we're not using it, just so that if I ever undo it, I don't have to go back and do it, saving myself some future work here. All right, let's hit save and we'll try again. La música no está demasiado alta. Thank you. The only part I didn't understand was obviously the demasiado alta. So I'm guessing alta. Is alta meaning 2, and demasiado meaning loud? I don't know. Maybe alta means loud. Alexa, how do you say loud in Spanish? Well, that's ruidoso. That's different. Alexa, how do you say too hot in Spanish?
Too hot.
Demasiado. Demasiado means too. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Let's do this again. Here we go again. U-bound gloss full Romaji. Set to, okay, so U-bound. This is again my planned issue. To root out. Eventually I'll never get that error because I'll have found all instances of this. What is this? This is create glossary. Yeah, that makes sense. I probably should have went through here and looked for these type of things. Let's see, this is good. Any S's here? Every time I call that S function. Should be it. Yeah, that third variable used to be optional, but I made it required, and that creates that issue. Not to kill a dead horse. But here we go. Let's try it again. Getting up a little, yes. All right, set to entry. Another one of those. First time I run it since I made this a requirement. Add entries. Okay. Just so I know where the code's being called from. That's it. Oh, there's one more. All right, try again. All right, so let's see what I did. Age. This is only doing one lesson. Cantaloupe El Melo. So the English to Japanese is not the right name. Hang on. This is just us working out the bugs. Yeah, that's English to Japanese. This looks perfect. Spanish to English breaks. Okay. Why does that break? It's a new doc. This is not a new document. Okay. Guess I just have to delete it. Trying to undo, but that didn't work. So let's see. So does the English glossary no problem? Great glossary. It's the target one that's, I know that's the target that's causing the problem. Oh, I think output glossary doesn't have a target option. It's E, J, yeah, okay. This needs to be target. Yeah. And I think gloss full Japanese needs to be renamed to target. Gloss full Romaji shouldn't be a problem because we just won't call it for Spanish. Okay. Let's run it again. Does it save first? Do we save? Hola, mi mejor amigo. Does mejor mean best? Alexa, how do you say best friend in Spanish?
Best friend.
Mejor amigo. Alexa, how do you say best person in Spanish? Mejor gente?
Best person.
Persona.
In Spanish is.
All right, well, mejor is new for me. Gotta respect mejor. Okay, type mismatch. What's happening? Okay, we have this again. This is target. Case J. Case target. Yeah, actually I need to look for Lang. Every time Lang is here, it needs to make sure J isn't okay. This is target. Oh. Hang on. This needs to be okay. I see what I gotta do. This needs to be if Lang equals J on target and I am not sure what to do with this. I'm gonna leave it. I was thinking I should have it if Lang equals target and language equals Japanese, but I think we'll be okay. So I don't think I can undo for some reason. Whoa. What's happened? I'm guessing that undid it. Okay, so undo did work. Alright. Run it again. I knew this was going to be the trickiest part because of it being a completely different language. Oh, yay! Okay. So that made that have the italicized. Oh, that's funny. Shit. Oh, I don't like that. Everything goes to L and La. Ah! Okay. How am I going to handle this? Ah, I don't know how to handle this. I think for the Spanish glossary, L and La needs to be removed. And numero, for some reason, is just L. Ah, okay. Haha, Spanish. Let's see, how do we fix this? Ah, I don't know how to fix this, bro. Okay, so... if it's target, then the Lang check equals full J. Full J. I think the word full J needs to become full T or full target. Just so I understand what I'm doing. Full J, match case, full word only becomes full T for target. Okay, so we split the full T. So what I'll need to do is remove the L and the La space, L space, and then re-sort it. But I think the sorting already happens previous. So it needs to be before we output glossary. Right here. Create glossary. We grab our words. I think grab words is where it's doing all of that work. And then it adds it to each. Process columns on current line. Where does it add it to the... This the Japanese needs to be the target also, I think. The target equals clean Japanese entry. Okay, here we go. This is where we're adding it. The English, the target. So the target, we need to have something called remove gender. The target. And then we'll create a function to remove gender. Function remove gender. And it'll be string. Oh no, sorry. Word as string. And we'll, I think, is this how you do it? String? Yeah. And then it's gonna say only, so if language not equal to Spanish, then go to end of sub. And then we'll have end of sub. And we'll remove gender equals word. It'll just spit back. It'll spit back the word. I think that's how that works. Okay, so now, if it doesn't pass that check, we'll have to do string replacing. I'll have to remember how to do that. Give me a second. So let's dim new word as string. And actually we'll make the new word equal to the word here. And that way, this will always spit back to here. And then new word equals, is it replace? Yes. What do I do? I do find as a string. So L with this from new word. I think that'll do it. And then this is replace la. And it's only for the outputting of the target. Yeah, okay, I think that works. But actually, let me test it. Let's test it. Sub test gender. So S remove gender la pizza. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work with capitals or not. Let's check though. La pizza. And then S remove gender la pizza. And then S remove gender L vestido. And then S L numero. So let's make this Los La Niño or something. I can't get the I'll just do Nino instead of Nino because I can't do it. This is just testing. This works. All right, run it. It did not work, so what did I do wrong? Let me look at another replace. I can't remember how the replace is working. The new word goes first. I think that'll do it. Let's test it. Still didn't work. What am I doing wrong? New word equals, the new word is set to word. Word is being given. Okay. Let me figure this out. I just don't remember how the replace code works. Replace the current style footy with this. Yeah, it should work, right? Nothing seems weird. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. New word equals replace. If language is not equal to Spanish, then go to end of sub. Oh, it might just be going to the end of sub. So let me yeah, let me do this. We'll test this. Not equal to Spanish. Is it actually getting here instead? Ah, it is. Okay. If language is not equal to Spanish, language should be set. It's weird. Let me hit stop. Let me refresh our variables. Try it again. There we go. Okay, so the capitals don't work. So that's good to know. So what we'll need to do is lowercase it first, which is I think ST. Oh wait, no, I want to keep the capitals. There's a way to make replace case insensitive. VBA replace case insensitive. Gotta be word. All right, case sensitive versus non. Or where does that go? Where does this Z binary compare method go? Count. Can I do? So it's, what's the count? Returns the expression. Find, replace. I don't need to start in the count. I just need to compare. All right. If start is greater than the length expression, then 0 length is returned. If start is left blank, then it's assumed to be 1. If count is 0, then the expression is returned. I guess I'll just leave him. I'll leave him blank, and then I'll put 1, not case sensitive. Let's try it. So we'll do. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. We'll make it 1. Those might have to be numbers, though. That might give me an error. That's fine. We'll try it out. Yeah, it's type mismatch. And it's going to be on that new word equals. Yeah. I think it's 0 and 0 theoretically. Actually, I'll find out what their defaults is, and then I'll... let's go back to that. Theoretically, guys. Start should be 1. One to minus 1. there a way to specify it? Compare equals? There might be a way to do that. Let's try that. Compare equals. I don't like having these extra zeros in here. Can I do that? I feel like I want to do that. No, it doesn't work. Alright, it says this is 0 minus 1 for some reason. Alright, let's see if this works. Try 0. Oh wait, I was still in the... What was I though? If language is not equal to Spanish, it's still saying... Oh, I gotta redo the... Right. I gotta redo the variables. Once it crashes, I think we're losing our variables. Let's try it again. Invalid procedure call. Hang on. What? If language is not equal to... Did I lose it again? Okay, I'm gonna need some replace examples. Do I need to have these? I don't like that they don't show the examples having those in there. BB. Oh, okay, that's how you do. Okay, good. BB text compare. BB text compare is used as a replacement as case insensitive. Okay. I didn't know I could just have. Let's hope that works. Yay! All right. So now we have a viable if the language equals. Okay, good. So now I'm gonna run this again. I definitely want to hit save because that was a good amount of work right there. Oh my god, I spit pretty hardcore just now, I think. It's not disgusting to me because it's my own spit, you know, but it'd be disgusting to someone else. Unless you were into that sort of thing. Okay. Create glossary. Yes. Boca, cabeza. Nice. Now, hear me out. I'm wondering if I should put space parentheses L, space parentheses la in these, right? New word equals, and then for example, putting the L after, like for example, it would be like just for like the student to have that basis, right? Oh, and I think it should be conditional too. If in string of new word L with a space, then do this processing on it. And then that way we don't have unintended consequences here. If new string has law in it, then run the law script, right? I still have to fix numero though, right? If numero was a problem. Yeah, numero was a problem. Okay. Let's undo this over here. And we'll create glossary. See, now it's boca la, cabeza la. Right? To show that it's male or feminine or... Also, I think I need to get rid of the... I don't think I need the... italicizing. El pie, la pierna. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's my thought. Thank you, Violet, for agreeing. I don't want the... Okay, so I don't want the... Oh, wait, why is dress coming up twice? Oh, why is it coming up twice? It should not come up. It should... Do we have vestido twice? Page 58. El vestido. Hey, dress and dressel. The hell is that? What's a dressel? Okay. Let's go check out what's up with numero. Wait, why is it doing less than 7 only? Is this our first new word? Oh, numero. Ah, numero. Is the only one without an L? Is that what's happening? New word is set to word. If L space is in the word, then do this. If la space is in the word, then do this. Else, it's already been set to new word, which is numero. So why is number not there? That is tricky. I don't know why it's doing that. Is there more tabs than I need or something? That could be a completely... Okay, there is 2 tabs, but there's also 2 tabs on la edad. So that shouldn't break it. I'm gonna run it a little bit further. We'll make the code go to 2. Actually, wait. Let's get rid of this italic thing first. What is it? Output gloss or something like that? Italic. So italicize Romaji. Actually, this needs to be. Oh no, I think that's right. Case 1, case 2. Should be good. Okay. Try this again. I was gonna increase my number a little bit though. So let me we'll make it 2 this time. Okay, here we go. Numero is my problem child. Cabeza, camionero, canguro. What the fuck is this? Kangaroo is spelled wrong. Okay. Gotta fix that, don't we? What? Hang on. Why is that kangaroo? Wait. I'm pretty confused. Why is that not showing up in the new words? Hang on, I'll find out. I should just use the I don't know what's up with Kangaroo 63. Why didn't that show up in search? Alexa, how do you spell kangaroo?
Kangaroo.
All right, Alexa, stop. All right. What is wrong with numero? Gate. CFG, say number. The number isn't even listed. Numero. Something is wrong. Oh, is it this space right here? Could it be? Could be. As dumb as it is, that could be it. All right, let's try that again. It's normally data problems, not tool problems. The data, I mean, the tool is not wide enough in its acceptance of things, which means the data has to be tougher. Yay, that was it. Okay, good, good, good. I think we can make the full thing now. Crocodilo. Cocodrilo. Crocodilo. Crocodile. Cocodrilo. Why is that crocodile? Okay, what do we do about this? What do we do about that? Do we throw that in the A's? Wait, does tree really start with arbol? Arbol, arbol. Arbol. Alexa, how do you say tree in Spanish? Okay, it does have it. Arbol. Alright, I'm gonna run the full thing. I think I'm feeling pretty confident. Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't it split this into seller as well? It's supposed to split the... Oh! This is supposed to not be a comma. It's supposed to be a... It's supposed to be not a comma. We don't do commas. Colons. Alright, we'll figure that out. Okay, it's always a data problem. Yeah, see, melon and cantaloupe, right? So cantaloupe's probably going to be in the C's. Of the English, I mean. And melon. Yeah, cantaloupe, el melón. And then melon is el melón. Okay. Now let's go to the code. And we'll just block this bad boy out. Psst. Psst. We'll run the full thing and we'll... Hey, we might be done with... I might be able to get a print version of this bad boy up today. Or tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Here we go. Arbor Day, man. Yeah. I don't know what it's doing up in here.
Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Your rhymes with O, two goes to S. For L, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with A or A. If the pronoun ends in rose or ras, put mos on the verb end. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O, yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Two goes to S. On the verb end. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. There it is, mis amigos. Now let's get back to study Español. Tú goes to S. Jorge tiene. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. Hasta mañana, mis amigos. Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes with O. And even a name, the verb always ends with A or E. If the pronoun ends in rose or ras, put mors on the verb end. For all other S pronouns, the verb.
Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes with O. Two goes to S.
Ella and even a name. The verb always ends with A or A. If the pronoun ends in ros or ras, put mos on the verb end. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O.
Yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú goes to S. Tú comes, tú hablas, tú tienes.
For L, ella and even a name. The verb always ends with A or A.
Él come. La bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene.
If the pronoun ends in ros or ras, put mos on the verb end.
Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotros hablamos, nosotras tenemos.
For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N.
Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. There it is, mis amigos.
Now let's get back to study
Yo
Español.
como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. Él come, él la bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotros hablamos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen.
Yo como, bebo, hablo, tengo. Peace out!
Spanish verb conjugation could really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine.
Yo, rhymes with O, two goes to S.
For L-A-I and even a name.
The verb always ends with the I or A.
If the pronoun ends in Ros or Ras, put Mos on the verb end. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N.
Now let's review.
Yo rhymes with O, yo como,
Yo bebo, yo tengo. Tú goes to S, tú comes,
tú bebes,
tú hables, tú tienes.
For L-A-I and even a
Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes with O, two goes to S. For L, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with A or A. If the pronoun ends in Ros or Ras, put Mos on the verb end. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O, yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Two goes to S. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. For él, ella, and even a name, the verb always ends with A or A. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. If the pronoun ends in Ros or Ras, put Mos on the verb end. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. There it is, mis amigos. Now let's get back to study español. Tú goes to S. Yo come, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. Hasta mañana, mis amigos. Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes. Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes with O, two goes to S. For L, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with A or A. If the pronoun ends in Ros or Ras, put Mos on the verb end. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O, yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Two goes to S. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. For él, ella, and even a name, the verb always ends with A or A. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. If the pronoun ends in Ros or Ras, put Mos on the verb end. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. There it is, mis amigos. Now let's get back to study español. Tú goes to S. Yo come, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. Hasta mañana, mis amigos. Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes with O, two goes to S. For L, ella, and even a name, the verb always ends with A or E. If the pronoun ends in Ros or Ras, put Mos on the verb end. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O. Yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú goes to S, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes, tú tienes. For él, ella, and even a name, the verb always ends with A or E. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. If the pronoun ends in Ros or Ras, put Mos on the verb end. Nosotros comemos, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. There it is, mis amigos. Now let's get back to studying español. Yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú tienes, tú tienes. Él come. Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes with O, two goes to S. For él, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with I or A. If the pronoun ends in Rose or Ras, put mos on the verb N. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O, yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Two goes to S. Spanish verb conjugation could really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes with O, two goes to S. The L, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with I or A. Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes with O, two goes to S. For L, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with I or A. If the pronoun ends in Rose or Ras, put mos on the verb N. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O, yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Two goes to S. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. For él, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with I or A. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. If the pronoun ends in Rose or Ras, put mos on the verb end. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. There it is, mis amigos. Now let's get back to study español. Tú goes to S. Yo come, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. Hasta mañana, mis amigos. Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine.
I gotta fix those. She says bebemos like 4 times in a row. I need it to be all of them. What do we do? Song editor. Yeah, that's fine. I just need to fix the part. What part is it? It's. Oh, okay.
Tú goes to S. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. For él, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with I or A. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. If the pronoun ends in Rose or Ras, put mos on the verb end. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with nosotras. Nosotras bebemos. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes tienen. If the pronoun ends in ros or ras, put mos on the verb end. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. There it is, mis amigos. Now let's get back to study español. Tú goes to S. Yo come, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos comen, verb end. Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotros hablamos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. Verb end. Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos, verb end. Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotros hablamos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns, the verb. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes. For all of. For all of them, for all of.
Oh man, why can't I do this? Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotros hablamos, nosotros tenemos. For all other esperons, the verb always ends with N. Just do that for me. It's such a perfect song without that error.
Verb end. Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotros verb end. Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotros hablamos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns, verb end. Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos,
It's
nosotros
comemos.
hablamos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns,
So close.
verb end. Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos,
Regenerate. At least I got the right spot set. By the way, for anyone who cares, Spanish from Zero book is done. This is a link in the book that I'm fixing.
verb end. Nosotras, come verb end. tenemos.
What?
For all of the S pronouns, the verb always ends with N.
Bro, you totally messed that up. Okay, let's try this again. Regenerate. I need to eat. It's time to eat. Nosotros comemos. Dude, they found a way to add ads into your calendar. It's pissing me off. Unlock 24/7 sales.
Nosotros comemos. Nosotras tenemos. All of the S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen.
No, it can't do it. It's not doing it right.
Nosotros comemos.
Stop preview.
Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns.
You're killing me, man. Okay, I might just have to redo it again and again until I get the right song this time. Let's do this again. Let's get out of the editor. Where is? How do I get out of this editor? Maybe I can do a cover. This version was really good. Call Yukari on speakerphone.
Calling Yukari Trombley, mobile on speaker.
どっか食べに行きますか？
そっか、もうやめたんだっけ？
そう、2時からなんだよね、今日はね、とりあえず。
食べに行ってもいいよ。なんか外に出たいもん。
出たいんだよ、スパニッシュムゼロ完成したから。
そうなんだ。
うん、ちょっ
おめでとう。おめでとう。
と、今ちょっと最後の一工夫やってるだけ。後ほどできます？準備して。
いいよな。何分後？
いや、何分必要か。
じゃあ、行けるようになったら下降りて待って。
はい、ありがとう。
はい。
Okay.
Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint in mind. Yo rhymes with O, do goes to S. For L, ella, and even the name. The verb always ends with A or I. If the pronoun ends in ros or ras, put mos on the verb end. For all of the S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O, yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Do goes to S. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. For él, ella, and even a name, the verb always ends with A or A. Él come, ella bebe, habla, Jorge tiene. If the pronoun ends in ros or ras, put mos on the verb end. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras hablemos, nosotras tenemos. For
Oh,
all
it's
the
so
S
close. Wait.
pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos,
Ah, it was so
nosotras.
close.
Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Yo rhymes with O, do goes to S. For L, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with a or a. If the pronoun
No, it's
ends
RA,
in
you
so
dummy.
ras, put mos on the verb end. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O, yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú goes to S. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. For
Tú
él,
hablas.
ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with a or I. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. If the pronoun ends in ros or ras, put mos on the verb end. Nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. There it is, mis amigos. Now let's get back to studying español. Yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. Nosotros bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos
my
comen,
God.
ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. Hasta mañana, mis amigos. Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint of mine. Young rhymes with O. Two goes to S. For él, ella, and even a name. The verb always ends with a or a. If the pronoun ends in ros or ras, put mos on the verb end. For all other S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Now let's review. Yo rhymes with O, yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú goes to S. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. For él, ella, and even a name, the verb always ends with a or a. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. If the pronoun ends in ros or ras, put mos on the verb end. Nosotros comemos, nosotras bebemos, nosotros hablamos, nosotras tenemos. For all of the S pronouns, the verb always ends with N. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. There it is, mis amigos. Now let's get back to studying español. Yo como, yo bebo, yo hablo, yo tengo. Tú comes, tú bebes, tú hablas, tú tienes. Él come, ella bebe, él habla, Jorge tiene. Nosotros somos, nosotras bebemos, nosotros hablamos, nosotras tenemos. Ellos comen, ellas beben, ustedes hablan, Jorge y María tienen. Hasta mañana, mis amigos. Spanish verb conjugation can really blow your mind. Things might be better with this quick hint.
All right, well, I'll work with this. I'll work on this later. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. I'm gonna go eat. See ya.